All right, y'all. So it is day 2 of Bali, and things are still going great. So I woke up this morning. We headed down to breakfast. Breakfast opened at 7, and I do have it included in my rate every day. So I just go down, tell them my room number, they'll seat me, and then it's a buffet style. As y'all can see here, it's really nice and clean. The food was good. I did get a omelet and 2 croissants. So y'all, that was my first time eating since I left JFK or left New York. That was my first time eating. And I didn't eat all of the omelet, but I did eat the 2 croissants. So that was good. I enjoyed those. After breakfast, we had our first excursion, which was the Mason Elephant Park. So our shuttle was coming to pick us up between 7:30 and 8, and he did come around about 7:45. So I would say he was on time. They matched what they said they were going to do. So we went ahead, got picked up, and then headed over to the park. And this was about a 2-hour drive, y'all. And I don't know what their road laws are, but it don't seem like they have any, because the traffic, the way they were weaving in and out of it, there were barely any stop signs, any stop lights, or anything. I barely even saw signage. It was insane. So that was completely different. I cannot imagine driving over here by myself. Not even happening. So as we arrived at the elephant park, I already had obviously scheduled to go. So only thing I had to do was kind of do it like a check-in, and I actually had to pay because I didn't pay for it with my hotel. They just made the reservation for me, and then I just had to obviously provide the form of payment. So I literally bundled up the cash for each excursion. So like I told y'all, I had exchange money in JFK so I can pay for my excursion in the currency for Indonesia. Their currency is IDR. Rupiahs, I think is the name of it. I think it's rupiahs. So I bundled up the cash. So when I got there, I literally just handed them the cash. They went ahead and gave me my tickets for the excursion, and then we walked in. That was real easy, simple. They had my name on the list, no problems there. So once we got in, they took my ticket, and then you essentially kind of can roam the park at your leisure, and then every activity they'll call your name out, and then you'll do that particular activity. So to be honest, it was a little bit confusing to start, because the gentleman was just like, all right, here's your lunch voucher, you'll keep that, because my excursion did come with lunch, which was a plus. So it was like, yeah, just walk around and kind of stay in the area, and then we'll call your name. So Toya was like, you want me to walk around, or you want me to stay in the area? So you really just walked around, and wherever, for instance, I was going to bathe the elephants. So they was like, you can kind of come back in this area within the next 30 minutes or so, and we should be able to call you, because there are people that's already in front of you. So I was like, all right, cool. So we just literally walked around. We were able to feed the elephants, as y'all can see here, the little baby elephant. We were able to take pictures. It did not cost to feed the elephants or take pictures with them. They did have this fruit basket that you can pay for and then feed the elephants, or they'll give you these I think it was coconut rinds or coconut skin. I don't know what they call it, y'all. My bad, I forgot. But this coconut piece. So these things that they gave us here was free of charge, and then we were just able to feed the elephants. After that, we rode the elephants, which was a nice experience. That was cool. I never rode an elephant before, so that experience probably was about 10 to 15 minutes. I think it took us to get around the whole path. So everything was really nice. They have hand washing stations, so every time you touch an elephant, or before you touch an elephant, they have signages up saying that you should wash your hands. So they have soap and little water fountain things for you to do that, which I thought was cool. The people who were the guides, I guess, for each experience was really nice. That person who was passing out the food to feed the elephants was nice, kind of explain how old the elephants were, what their names was and stuff like that if you asked them. And then when we rode the elephants, same kind of experience, letting you know what the elephant name is, how old they are, and that they've been their particular trainer for a certain amount of years, which I thought was really nice. Like, these people have real live connections and bonds with these elephants because they've been training them for so long. And while we were walking, or not, I wasn't personally walking, but riding the elephants through like the little jungle or the forest, whatever you want to call it. A bug, y'all. Bug almost got me. As we were riding the elephants through the pathway or the forest way, there were like cow like house setups. It was really interesting because I had never seen that. So it was like little setups of cows, and he was saying that like people own the cows, and the land that they were on was not owned by the Mason Company. And so they would be out there like feeding their animals. They have chickens and stuff out there as well. I was like, that's really interesting because it was literally in the middle of the park. I thought something bit me, y'all. It was literally in the middle of the park where you can see these cows and stuff. And then I even seen a gentleman doing some kind of work in the middle of this forest, right? So that was really interesting to see and learn about. And then they also told us that the white cows are sacred, and then the brown cows they can eat. I swear I learned something new every day. Because I had no idea about the meaning of it or anything like that. But that was interesting to learn as well. So after we left the elephant ride, we kind of hung out some more, just walking around the park area until it was time to do one of the next activities in the park. So we had feed the elephants, which was just something to kind of kill time. Then you had to ride the elephants. Then we paid to bathe the elephants, and then to swim with the elephants. Now, y'all, when they kept saying swim with the elephants, I had no idea what they was talking about because I had no idea I paid for that. So I was like, what do you mean swim with the elephants? And so it was like you literally bareback ride the elephant, and then we went into like this little pond, or yeah, I would call it a pond, not a lake, but went into this little pond, as y'all can see here. And the elephant, my elephant literally disappeared underwater, y'all. I was kind of freaking out, like just a little bit, because I didn't really want to get that wet. Like, I told him I didn't want the water to go past my neck. And so he was like, all right, it shouldn't go past your neck. So that first time he dropped in the water was freezing, and I didn't know how I was going to come up, y'all. And I was like, kind of really freaking out. But after that first dip, it was fine. Like, I understood the assignment. I knew what was coming, so we were good to go after that. It was cool. So that was actually really fun because I did not know that was part of my excursion, which also meant I was very much unprepared for that part of the excursion because I knew I was going to bathe the elephant, so I was anticipating on some form of water or something like that. So I just kind of wore, like, as you can see, like just some basic leggings and this little crop top and swimming shoes because I didn't want to take like flip-flops or get none of my sneakers wet. Like, we're not doing that. We don't mess up the kicks at all. By any cost, we do not mess up the kicks. So I just took some basic stuff, and then when they told me about the swimming, I was like, oh crap, I don't have no like change of clothes, I don't have anything. So I just got in the pool with what I had on. And then thank God it's hot out here and the sun is out, so I was able to dry off. They did have showers for you to freshen up after that experience, so that was nice to know that they had this. So I did actually go like kind of rinse off and wipe my clothes down with the soap and water and stuff like that. So I did do that. And then after swimming with the elephants, then it was time to bathe the elephants. And we had this nice little cute elephant that we were bathing. Technically, I don't know if we bathed him, because when I hear bathe, I think of like soap and water, you know. This was just really spraying this elephant down with the water hose and using this little scrub brush to do pretty much nothing. Like, I don't think we bathed them. Unless that's just considered them bathing. I don't know. I didn't think it was bathing. So after we did that, y'all, we headed over to get our lunch. So like I told y'all, the voucher or the excursion did include lunch. We had a little voucher ticket to give to the restaurant, and then they had this, I would say, lovely buffet. I didn't necessarily eat much off the buffet. I had some fried rice and some beef. I forgot what the beef said it was, but this is what I had, y'all. Y'all see this little picture here. Little potatoes, little fried rice, and the beef. It was tasty. The potatoes was cold, so I didn't eat those. And the fried rice was good. It tasted like fried rice from back home. And then the beef had a good flavor to it. So I did eat that. Not all of it, but I ate it. So that was my first meal since I left New York and had that chicken quesadilla, y'all. And today is now Thursday, and that was Monday. Well, I guess you can say it's technically my second meal, because I had the 2 croissants and a little bit of the omelet. So, but life has been great. The excursion was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend that excursion because I enjoyed it, and it didn't cost that much. I'll put it up here on the screen. To be honest, I can't remember at this exact moment, so I'll make sure I put it up so I don't misspeak. And then came back, another 2-hour ride. Oh, they are jet skiing, y'all. I'm sorry, I just had like a whole ADD moment because I wanted to jet ski, but they're like extremely far out. Okay, back to this. So came back to the hotel. We were supposed to be dropped off about 4 o'clock. We got dropped off at like 3:57. So when I tell y'all, these people is on time, y'all, on time. They don't play. So, which I love, because I be having stuff to do. Today I ain't had nothing to do. Today was to come here, shower, relax, which I am now doing. As you can see, relax on the beach, baby. Living life on the beach. And the little towel and stuff, this is included with the resort, the little tiki hut. So, see this little hut here. That's not my hut because it's hella far behind me, y'all. But that's what the hut looks like. Towel, lounge chair. So when I went to go grab the towel, the gentleman actually was like, oh, I'll set it up for you. So he came and set it up for me, asked me did I want anything to drink. And they have these little not canisters, but like, let's show it. I'm gonna just show you because I don't know what it's called. So they have these, and they bring you the water, and it allows you to order some food or drinks and stuff like that. Only problem is you're not supposed to drink the tap water, right? And I don't know if that's tap water. Because I did see the cooler or like the canister that the water was in, and it's infused water. But I just don't know if it's like bottled water that they poured into the container. So we're not gonna drink that because we can't get sick. I'm still here for a couple more days, and I don't want to be sick here or back at home. So that's that. But besides that, the beach is really nice. This lady did offer to give me a massage on the beach, and it sounded like it was relatively reasonable, but I turned it down because I just had a massage yesterday, and I really just wanted to come out here and relax and not be bothered, to be honest with you. So that's all we doing. I was gonna do jet skiing, which is why I just had like a whole moment. I was gonna do jet skiing, but the tide is so low. Let me show y'all. So can y'all see that? There go them jet skiing. But the tide is so far out. Like, I've never seen the tide that low, y'all. And they keep saying it's like low tide, low tide, low tide. And today, baby, I am seeing it was not even that low yesterday, but it is extremely low today. So I was gonna go jet skiing, but I'm just gonna hang out. The weather is feeling good. We're gonna enjoy the sun. I'm gonna go find dinner a little bit later. So that's been the day. That has been a day. It's been a great day. And that's really it. So if I don't do anything else tonight, I'll probably show y'all my dinner. That for sure. And then I'll catch you all later.